All right, good morning, everyone. My name is Wayne William Snowgrove, Soto Tribe Fishing Lake First Nation, Saskatchewan, Canada, Treaty 4 territory, Nakaway people, Anishinaabe, and it's another beautiful day. Welcome to today. We have never been here before, so this is new, exciting, another new opportunity today. If we woke up, that's a really beautiful gift. And today I woke up and it was just like, wow, man, I get to do this again. Really kind of excited and I got a lot of beautiful things in the fire and really just a beautiful opportunity to come here and celebrate life with you all out there. So it's really just an honor for me to sit here with you this morning. And again, if no one said that, they love you. I love you very much, and welcome to today. So let's begin. We have a really beautiful meditation lined up this morning. I'm really excited about it. It's I don't know. I'm just kind of. It was like everything's in alignment now, and it's just absolutely beautiful. So let's begin in the usual way, and I think we're gonna do smudge in the beginning, and I think we're gonna smudge at the end because the 215 is still out there, and we're gonna kind of touch on a situation that I had recently. With that this morning, but let's just smudge up. Let's just smudge us the new day, circles, all circles, and also there's a question that when we smudge, does that or are we actually smudging everything and everyone? It's kind of like, well, kind of in a way, yes. So we can help smudge the world. It's kind of like if we say we love you to the world, then that's a prayer like that. That's beautiful. And so when we smudge too, it really helps everything everywhere. It can't not help everything everywhere. I think I said that right. so let's just go ahead and fire it up, light it up. Um, so, and let's be mindful today. I'm just putting this out there. I just got pinged by creators, just kind of like let's be really gentle with ourselves today. Just there's a lot of things out there that can bring us out of that gentleness, but let's remember to just sit there and gentleness is a superpower. Let's just remember that. So gentleness is a superpower. So we are going to. Okay. So all right. So let's begin in the usual way. We got some new people, and again, if no one said they love you today, I love you very much. It's an honor for me to be here with you this morning, every morning really. So let's begin with a little pinch of tobacco, a little help from above, and Creator, Great Spirit, kiss you, man, too. Megwitch, thank you. Towazan and me, I love you. We love you. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this moment. Thank you for this circle. Thank you for our breath. We are grateful for our last breath, and we're hopeful for our next. And we live in that place, that space in between. Come here to celebrate life. Come here to celebrate all life. Come here to celebrate the life of our circle, of this circle, that we are the medicine circle. Come here to celebrate all other circles, the two-legged, the four-legged, the winged people, the fish people. The fish people help take care of the water, so they deserve our prayers. The winged people take care of the air, so they look after the air for us. The standing people, they create our breath, so we say prayers for them. The water nation, they give us life. So we owe all those, we owe all them some love and compassion, gentleness in our prayers. So, and all other life too, down to the ant, to the mole, and all those other creepy crawlies, the slitheries, all those nations, they offer so much beautiful medicine to us. We come here, we mean no harm in what we do. Come here to celebrate our journeys, our personal journeys in this world. We celebrate every time we fall and every time we stand up and every lesson we learn in between. We celebrate our ancestors, all those ancestors that have brought us here to this place, to this time. And we also come here today to celebrate our future ancestors, to give them a better life than we have right now, to a better world, a better, healthier earth, healthier mother. Again, we mean no harm in what we do. Oh, all right. Okay. All right. So, one of those things that we started recently is really taking a little time out, doing a special prayer for those ancestors that really brought us here. I know we touched on it in the opening prayer, but it's important now that we sit here for a minute, and especially for me here, thanking Grandfather Tony Stonehawk, who really a beautiful elder, Nanticoke Nation. Just thanking those elders for one, living and two, carrying on those traditions, those indigenous traditions back when it was illegal for us to carry ceremonies back in 1978 or 79. I know someone's going to correct me, so it's going to be like so thank you, Jimmy Carter, for allowing us to have our ceremonies again. So thank you, and thank you for all those elders who carried on those traditions in secret, by the way. And let's thank all elders everywhere, all ancestors everywhere. It doesn't matter what road you're on. Let's just give them just a big thank you. I think that's really, really important. So let's hollow bones. Hollow bones is something that we go on, not go on. It is the ceremony of life. To be a conduit, to really be living in that flow, the conduit for Creator, living in that love, that light, that power, that unity, that grace, that mercy that is offered to us. We're supposed to offer that to others as well. And even kindness, gentleness, living in that harmony, that balance, that flow, the ebb and life that is the seasons. We understand the seasons. We understand the day. We understand the moon cycles, and we are a part of that. And we want to be in alignment with that love, those lessons, and that flow. And sometimes we forget we are a part of Mother Earth. Sometimes we think we're just on Mother Earth, but we are a part of Mother Earth. So being a part of is really living in that flow. So, so So here we are. There was a little situation. This is the question segment of and this is more of a commentary too. How do how do we, recently, we recently, as everybody knows, the 215th wound up outside the residential schools up in Canada, and I recently put a post out there just put support um, for the 215. Just put a picture up, something like that. You can screenshot the thing that I did, and it's to support. Basically, it was a rallying point for us to get together, and that's for every road to get together to do that. I wasn't just calling about only Indigenous people can post anything. No, it's really about unity. It's really about coming together. It's really about healing. It's really about honoring that place, and there was a friend of mine who said, well, you know what, maybe tomorrow is how she started that comment. And maybe tomorrow, I'm really focusing on. It was on around Memorial Day. I said I'm really focused on celebrating those Memorial Day. And she said, you should be celebrating your freedom with me, And I said, well, excuse me, you are on stolen land. This is a really touchy situation, kind of thing. Selling Memorial Day for Indigenous is kind of like, it's just, because it celebrates, the freedom that America has. It's built on genocide, basically. People from Africa are stolen to do that over here. We know that history. So, we have to be, again, this is one of the situations we have to be very, very gentle with. And so I gently reminded her, I said, well, excuse me, you are on stolen land right now, And the conversation didn't get any better after that. Again, I was in that place of being teachable and teaching those lessons, and so she went on to say how not to get personal. We're not in this to get personal. I'm not in this to win points. I'm not in this. I'm in this to there's a lesson here, and the lesson is that sometimes we have to go out of our way to support our friends and allies. And unfortunately, that woman was unable to do that. She said, well, maybe tomorrow, And I said, well, I don't need friends and allies to say, hey, if if an underserved, marginalized community had just found a genocidal situation, we need your support right away. We really do. Maybe tomorrow it could be too late for a lot of us, and so anyway, that conversation, she was very colonial. She is very colonial, saying, rah, 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 USA, waving the flag. And I said, well, remember what land you're standing on, the end game is, the lesson here is, the lesson here is that, supporting others, supporting other communities, underserved, undervalued, marginalized communities, when they are hurting, when any community is hurting, really, it doesn't matter what community it is, that we honor and support that community when it is in need most. And unfortunately, this woman was unable to do that. She could say, you know what, maybe tomorrow. Basically saying, we're so important that you will supporting us. So maybe tomorrow. It's really just, it's really a heartbreaking kind of thing. But I'm saying the lesson is here. Supporting another community will never dim your light. It will always make your light brighter. That's the lesson right there. That's the lesson. I will support our veteran community. I love our veteran community. Again, a very underserved population. I love my veterans. I really do. You know, yeah, I really do. I want to do everything I can to bring those warriors back, despite the history that is involved. I'm here to heal the people no matter what. That's what I'm here to do. I'm not here to choose sides on who was right, who was wrong. I'm just saying, we have to be aware of what we're doing, how we're doing it, and why we're doing it. I've caused a little flack for doing the veteran lodges and stuff like that, and I just don't really care because they are people and they need the healing, and it doesn't dim my light to help them. It makes my light that much brighter. And unfortunately, that woman that said maybe tomorrow, she hasn't quite got there yet. She hasn't quite got there. Yeah. And, again, like my final comment was, well, I'm sorry, we found the 215 bodies on or around Memorial Day. I apologize for that, but, we still need allies, friends, support, the love. And all she really needed to do was saying, we absolutely support you 100%. And that's all she had to say. Instead of going on and on about, like, don't you know where your freedom comes from? And you're talking to an indigenous man right now. I will let you comment on that. Again, we're not in an attacking situation. I'm not attacking her. I'm just saying we need to raise awareness that this is part of the sickness out there. And the sickness is, it's not colonialism, is that if I support you, my light will be dimmer because of that. That's what she was saying. I will be lessened when I support you. And really, the true value of this situation is that her light would have shined brighter if she were able to offer her full unconditional support for the indigenous communities. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And again, it's so important for me to live and walk hollow bones, to live and walk the medicine. I can't do that. I can't walk the medicine if I pick and choose who I'm going to support and when. That's not the way. Again, as a full-blood indigenous man, to be running veteran lodges for those that come back, I catch a little bit from that. I do. I catch a little bit. But you know what? I'm here to love you anyway, despite what road you're on. That's it. So, anyway, that's a little long-winded. But anyway, we go over a couple books. We go over Daily Medicine. Much more creator success than mine. And we're also coming out with Whispers from the Hollow Bone. So that is coming up. I was talking to somebody yesterday, and maybe it's going to be fast-tracked a little bit. So we will have a production schedule soon. And as soon as we have the production schedule, we will have the pre-order date for that. And we also go over Meditations with Native American Elders. So this is very exciting. Don Coyce, love Don Coyce. Got to sit with him last year, January. Hold on, let me get some coffee here. So let's go over today's, and I'm pretty sure today is June 2nd. I know I had a little problem with that recently. Glasses here. Okay, glasses. Okay. So if we could put in the thread June 2nd. This is absolutely beautiful. I'm really excited for this. One of those things I'm like, oh my God, we get to do this, and we get to do this together. And thank you for all the grace, love, mercy that Creator, Great Spirit shows us. So I do that all the time. I like look down and read, and I put up my glasses. So I still need a little help sometimes. So okay, let's move on. June 2nd. Creating a beautiful personal relationship with Mother Earth is one of humanity's most forgotten ceremonies. Okay. Let's take this in like a really positive way. All right, let's take this. really gentle with ourselves here. Creating creating a beautiful personal relationship with Mother Earth is one of humanity's most forgotten ceremonies. Okay, I love to say this. I say, hey, grandfather, where do we start? Wayne, start at the beginning. Okay, so we'll start at the beginning. I can still hear him say that. Probably told me that dozens and dozens of times. Start at the beginning. Okay, I think I got it now, Pop. So, okay, beautiful word here. Creating. Creating. What does that mean to you? Creating. Creating is creating. We can create healing. We can create love. We can create a safe space. We can create a beautiful environment. And here, what are they asking us to create here? This is a beautiful thing. Like a lot of us are kind of stuck in like sadness, depression, all this. Well, this is one of the medicines that really gets us out of that sadness, depression, loneliness, all those things. And that's majority of those questions, comments, concerns that I have, that people ask me on a daily. Hey, listen, hey, I'm really, I'm depressed, sad, lonely, blah, 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 And this is one of the medicines for that. A lot of us think medicine is like found at the drugstore, something like CVS, Walgreens, something like that. It's really not. That is medicine, but that's something else. That's something else. Well, the true medicine here, the original medicine, the original ceremony, the original power, the original love, the original excitement. Let's get excited about this. Let's get excited with building our relationship with Mother Earth. Just get excited. Hey, wow, look at this. You are beautiful. How about that? How about if someone said that to you? Said you are beautiful. I would love to build a relationship with you. I would love to look at your beauty. How would you feel about that? And then don't get weird about it, because I know some people got weird about that. But let's, say, look, hey, but imagine if you were Mother Earth for a minute. Let's just go there. Imagine if you were Mother Earth for a minute. And we all said, hey, you are beautiful. I want to build a beautiful, heartfelt relationship with you. How would you feel? Be like, come on, let's do it. And I can hear Mother Earth saying, it's what I've been waiting for. Kind of, come on, you're not to say you're late, you're right on time, but come on now, So, creating what does A mean? Singular. What a beautiful. Now is an opportunity to create something beautiful. And we get this opportunity every day, every moment of every day. We get this beautiful opportunity to find love and create an opportunity of absolute beauty. I think that's pretty awesome. I think it's pretty awesome. And what a personal relationship. One that is geared toward my love, my healing, my understanding, my connection. To what? Two things. Beautiful. Connection. One of, the two-legged most spiritual disease is being disconnected and being okay with disconnection, being okay with that. Hey, there's a tree outside. I haven't really noticed that. Let's just talk about this for a second. I've gotten more comments in the COVID era quarantine. Hey, I got 4 trees out there. I never knew there were 4 trees out there. Okay, where are they? Well, they're actually in my backyard. I saw they were there, but I never really recognized them before. Well, okay, now it's a good time to go out and say, hello, hi, how are you? I love you. How can I help you? What can I offer to you? What can I give you? Go up, give them a little, give them a little love, give them a little water. Hey, this is for you. I've gotten that more times in the COVID era quarantine, in those months, because people started to go out. They were stuck inside, and now they said, you know what, we're stuck here. We can't go anywhere. Maybe we'll go to a park, you know. And so there's a lot more interest in going to a park. Hey, I never knew there were 4 parks in like my local vicinity. I'm like, no. I think Mother Earth is part of all that. So let's build. Let's go back to the reading here. Personal relationship. What does that mean to you? What does that mean? And you know, let's talk about this for a second. Let's talk about this. What would, you know, say we have a personal relationship, you know, what would that look like to you with Mother Earth? What would that look like? How would you feel? And like, you know, and let's talk about the wholeness here. How would you see? How would you smell? How would you hear? How would you listen? We have all these senses geared toward connecting to Mother Earth. They're not connected to only another human being like we're doing now, but our senses are geared toward connecting to Mother Earth, and we have forgotten how to do that. And I talk about it all the time. Listening. When's the last time we really just went out there, you know, we turned off our earbuds and we just listened. You know, we just listened to Mother Earth and just turn off everything, turn off CNN, Fox News, you know, whatever's going on in the White House, you know, turn off all that stuff and really just listen. How do we honor each other? How do we do that? How would I honor you? Let's say I was romantically interested in someone. How would we do that? Well, we would listen to each other, you know. Same thing with Mother Earth. How is that any different? I often tell a story. It's one of my favorite stories. It really brings me to tears a lot. It's about the 3 boys killing the birds. And I don't have time. I know some of you said tell that story, but I'm running a little out of time here. Come to my workshop. I'll tell the story there. But that story is about listening to those birds. What did they have to offer? What does Mother Earth have to offer? We don't know if we don't listen. Build a beautiful relationship with Mother Earth. How does that begin? We go out there. We have to go out the front door. We have to go out the front door. Cannot do it sitting in our room and opening up the window. It does not. You know, we're handicapping ourselves, you know, with our connection there. Handicapping. And again, I always get this question, and it's like, clinically depressed, MAT, recovery stuff like that, medically assisted, treatment type thing. And I'm down with that. And I'm not saying no. I'm just saying doing this first. Let this be the first medicine that you take. Along with, eating healthy, along with what we listen to, turn off CNN, not a healthy diet if we listen to CNN. Not a healthy diet, more of a narrative, every channel is telling you a story. That's basically what that is. It's not telling the truth. The news and the truth are not synonymous, hate to tell you. Sorry. It's a story. It's their story. It's their story that they want you to believe. So turn off that story. Go outside, listen to that story. The story, Mother Earth has a beautiful culture we know nothing about. As a whole, we know nothing about. We could be here for 1,000 lifetimes and we would know very little. We could listen to Mother Earth for 1,000 years. Again, we would know very little. We would understand very little. That's where we are today. Yeah. Go outside today. Go and maybe we have transportation issues. Go outside, sit by a tree. Turn off. Get a chair, sit by the tree. Put down a towel, blanket, sit by the tree. Bring some water. Feed that tree a little water. Make that tree, make that plant a little offering. Here, I love you. and they will begin to tell you their stories. And here the beautiful thing is their story will turn out to look a lot like yours. And that's where the beauty and connection and power and love come in, right there. If we don't get out, we never get out. We're mired and stuck in that place. Yeah. We're mired and stuck. Do you think I should read the back half to this meditation? Okay, well, I guess we should read the whole thing. I think we would be remiss if we didn't. So, again, you see that? I took off my glasses. You see that? Okay. Creating a beautiful relationship with Mother Earth is one of humanity's most forgotten ceremonies. Okay, there it is. All right, I'm done. Okay. Forgotten ceremonies. We've forgotten that we are connected. We are connected. We forget. Cut. We forget we are connected to something absolutely wonderful, powerful, and beautiful. We as Indigenous, we remember that, we know that, we want to be a part of that. We cannot forget that. You know, loving, offering, you know. We talked recently about what love is. What is love? And one of the definitions I use all the time is a safe place. Is your partner, is your lover, is your significant other providing a safe place for you, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, physically? I think Mother Earth offers us that safe place, on her, emotionally, physically, spiritually, and physically. Take a look at that for a minute. She wants nothing from us but everything for us. Well, that's not quite true. She wants us to remember her, honor her, respect her, love her, protect her, give her. Are we giving Mother Earth a safe place to live? How about that? Can you do that today? And let's just let this conversation marinate for a minute. Let's just sit with this. Safe place, Mother Earth, same thing. Same thing. So let's kind of do a quick. I can't 34 already. Okay, creating a beautiful personal relationship with Mother Earth. Can you do that? Will you do that? Do you want to do that? Go out to that place and just say thank you. Thank you. Offering today. Thank you. Thank you for my life. Thank you for giving me a beautiful place and space to grow love. I want to love you now. Mother Earth, I want to provide you a safe place today. How about adding that into your prayers? And pick up a piece of trash. How about that? That's what that looks like. That's the back half of that prayer. That's what that looks like. Prayer has the front half and the back half. We verbally, and then we follow through with action. It's hard to say I love you, Mother Earth, and just stay in your room. 20 years. Can't do that. Can't do that. Go outside, sit, walk around. And I saw this. Someone sent me something recently about a doctor somewhere, and probably not recently. It was probably like an older article, and I know one of you is gonna find the article and put it up. So find the article, put it up. But they said the powers of earthing, something like that. I think that was an even ended thing. I know, but basically the article says, like the New Age doctors say, you know what? Don't wear any shoes. it was like a big revelation. They're like, oh my God, doing this, like, and us indigenous are like, we told you, we told you, you know, we told you. Kind of like, you don't listen to us, part of, part of creating a beautiful relationship is really taking off your shoes and kind of rubbing your toes in Mother Earth. The colonial world calls it dirt. We call it medicine, kind of thing. Don't rub it off, rub it in, type thing. You know, take that, take that earth. Take everything comes from the soil. Why wouldn't you want to be a part of that something beautiful creation, that beautiful process? Why wouldn't you want to be a part of that? Again, the colonial was, oh, don't, too many things in there. Oh, it's dirty. Oh, there could be ants in there. Oh, yeah, could be spiders in there. Oh, yeah, yeah. Gotta be very careful. Well, wear your shoes. Make sure you do not touch Mother Earth. Make sure, absolutely, if you touch Mother Earth, make sure to rinse it off right away, because you want, no part of, Mother Earth, and, we're indigenous in the background, like, I think that's what you should do, and I'm telling you, thinking like, I think you should, go out and rub your feet in the soil and just ground there's, what we would call transference there, to get a clinical term in there. I know you colonials just love that. Say, wow, this Wayne really knows what he's talking about. No, actually, I know very little, but I know a little bit about transference, and I know if you rub your toes and hands and, wash your hands with, that dirt, we're going to be that much more connected after, creating a beautiful ceremony. Sometimes, you have to walk with your, bare feet, stuff like that. Like, who doesn't like barefoot? It's like, like everybody out there, raise your hands if you're a kid and love barefoot. Okay, keep your hands up. I can't see you, but just keep your hands up. Just kind of like that, Who, as kids, didn't love going barefoot? So we automatically know. Guys, I'm just going to run over, so this is just the way it is. Just sorry about that. Barefoot, as kids. Let's be kids again. Let's go out there and just it's like, if it's rainy, go out there, like, dance in the puddles. Like, I think that's a really cool thing, man. I think that's a really cool thing, I think it's really cool. Let's get in there, and as we're doing that, we're creating that relationship. Colonial wars, not getting dirty. Got to wear a mask. Got to do this. Got to sanitize. Got all this and that. And, you're sanitizing your way away from a really beautiful relationship. Not to say that you should take a shower at some point after. I think you should. I'm not suggesting that you don't, but I'm saying during that ceremony, get connected, man. Get down, get dirty. Touch a tree, say thank you. Say thank you to the air, Make a little offering, These are beautiful ways, beautiful, powerful, simple, beautiful ways to get connected to Mother Earth. The closer we are to Mother Earth, the more we hear, see, and hear about Mother Earth and her stories, stuff like that. So, I would love to go on. We have other lives to live other than sitting together in a circle called We Are the Medicine. So let us move on. And again, if no one said that they love you, I love you very much. And it's been a beautiful day. Let's really celebrate today. Let's really, let's honor the 215. Let's really celebrate, though. That's we can do both. We can do both. We can take time out and mourn, and then go out and then celebrate our connection with Mother Earth. Let's light as a grandmother. Actually, you know what? We're just gonna light some sage up right here. So again, for that first conversation with that woman that I'm associated with, let's say some prayers for those others, and it's not just her. It really goes, to teachable, understanding situation that, and again, that medicine is to support and love others. Doesn't dim your light; it makes your light that much brighter. that's the medicine from that. And unfortunately, she doesn't get that yet. She doesn't yet, you know. And we don't take it personally. We just throw it out there, and hey, we're gonna. So thank you for that. Let's keep those things. So June 26th, very, very exciting. We are having a daily medicine Lebanon gathering. It's going to be a day of workshop, medicine wheel workshop, the whole day. Medicine wheel teachings. It will include um, story time. Story time is very, very beautiful, very powerful. We will talk about sacred listening. We'll tell a little bit about my story, the indigenous background, and really get our hands in the middle of the medicine wheel and all those teachings. Again, I could talk a month about the medicine wheel. I really could, but we're going to kind of squeeze it in all into one day. As much information as we can get in one day, we are going to do that. We are going to. Price is pretty reasonable, and I think Chanel is going to post that. So please, and I have a syllabus going around. So please, um, if you want to know what exactly we're going over, I couldn't put it all on one little meme right there. So just contact me, put your thing in there, and we will send you out the syllabus and what we will go over. Wild Card Monday is very exciting. We had a big turnout for Wildcard Monday. We do Wildcard Monday because we have the Zoom healing, men's and women's healing circle that night, so we don't go over either books the day of because we want to keep it for that night. So that's the Wildcard Monday. So you get to choose what we will go over. Could be birthdays, whatever. I had a lot of suggestions. So please keep those suggestions coming. If I didn't get around to yours, just keep submitting. I love that, and we'll just let Spirit just kind of guide us. We're probably about 20 submissions, so that was pretty good. So that was good. So keep those submissions coming. Also, we have a book giveaway too. Daily Medicine. If you need a book, we do not guarantee that you will get one, but we will do our very best to get you a book. The only thing that we ask is you give something back to the circle, and that's really open ended. It's really on you to give something back, and that can look like a lot of different things. Amazon. If you do get a daily medicine from Amazon, we just simply ask that you write a review, please and thank you. YouTube. I do have a YouTube channel, Wayne Williams Silver of YouTube. There's a lot of information on there. A lot of things on there. We will go in depth here at the workshop too. There's so much stuff at it. There's so much stuff at the workshop. In fact, you know what? We might do a little wild card teaching at the workshop too. So if you want to come and it's something that you want to go over, please put that in the suggestion too. So, okay, so trying to squeeze it all in like 30 minutes, man. I can't do that, especially with today's reading, man. I can't even so beautiful, so powerful. Just like we get to create something pretty awesome today. I think that's pretty cool. So. Again, let's take the standing people. Will take us out. I don't create the song. The song is already in here. So let's let the standing people take us out. Let's put one thing on our heart, just one thing, and then as the music plays, the music is the medicine. The medicine will help ground us in that teaching, that learning, make that a little bit more deeper, make it a little bit more have depth and weight. try to keep it short. Again, if no one said they love you, I love you very much. And the final note, the final, uh, what we talk about in closing is that this ceremony may end, but the ceremony within you does not end. Let's take what we learned here, what we loved here, and let's take that to all those circles out there. It does us no good if we act all spiritual here and then not take it out there. Okay, I love you very much. Have a great day. Bye.